for Suburban Estates Preservation Association. More specifically, I represent SEPA in connection with real property owned by its members in Suburban Estates. Suburban Estates is an 11,700 acre undeveloped subdivision located in Osceola County. One of the proposed routes under consideration for the location of the Northeast Connector crosses directly through Suburban Estates. This route was designated in brown as Corridor D and blue as Corridor E on the Expressway Authority's maps at the public information meetings. This has caused great alarm and concern among the members of SEPA. If these routes are selected and approved, they would devastate my client's community, the culture developed within Suburban Estates for over half a century, and sensitive environmental lands within Suburban Estates. Just a quick background of Suburban Estates. In the 1970s, the original developer, which was Orlando, Florida Investment Properties, underwent bankruptcy. Thereafter, a group of local landowners joined together to form an association dedicated to create and support a network of landowners to preserve the integrity of Suburban Estates. Over the years, many generations of landowners have enjoyed Suburban Estates and engaged in a wide variety of recreation and family activities therein. Suburban Estates is a shining example in Florida of private land ownership coupled with reasonable recreational activities and the protection of environmental lands. Suburban Estates has flourished as an undeveloped subdivision. At the same time, Suburban Estates has remained on the tax rolls for the benefit of Osceola County and the state of Florida. And property values in Suburban Estates have increased exponentially as more Floridians join to preserve and protect Suburban Estates and its culture. Today, SEPA has approximately 6,000 members. SEPA's members have a strong desire to maintain the current culture and access the recreational and family activities for their children and future generations. SEPA adamantly opposes these new routes and that their selection and implementation will divide its community in two and negatively impact sensitive wetlands. We have provided a list to you in our prior correspondence dated February 12, 2018 of the members of SEPA and other individuals who are in opposition to these proposed routes. I wanted to also mention to you, in reviewing these corridors as proposed at the public and as the information was provided at the public information meetings, it is apparent that these routes would cost more, be used less, impact more sensitive environments, and be less profitable than the other proposed routes. Also, these proposed routes would endanger a gopher tortoise population which thrives on a ridge of land which is along the proposed route. If these routes could be moved north just 1 mile, they would significantly reduce the impact on my clients. However, we prefer that these routes not be given any further consideration. And just in closing, I'd like to mention, as we said in our correspondence, SEPA would like to invite any interested persons who would like to tour Suburban Estates and see firsthand, one, the community and culture in which SEPA seeks to preserve, and two, the community and sensitive wetlands which will be destroyed if the newly proposed route is selected and approved. And my office would be glad to help facilitate those tours if anyone would be interested. I thank you for your time this afternoon and thank you for consideration.
Absolutely. I'm not sure how you say this. Is it Simi or Simi? Okay. You're deferring also? Okay. All right. Thank you.